White eyes did it.
Howdy friends, it's Quinn. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi friends, I'm Quinn. I make speed build videos in The Sims. Don't forget to subscribe and do all the YouTube shebang. And let's jump into it, shall we? So for a little bit of story about it, it's originally a book by Stephen King and it's not a true story. Well, some people try to make it a true story, but that's up to you. It is a shape-shifting being that is very old and often appear as the creepy Pennywise the dancing clown. It's gonna change its shape to appear as your worst fear. So whatever you're fearing, it's gonna be it. So I'm not gonna get into detail of the whole Pennywise story because it's very complicated and even involve a turtle throwing up our universe. So the shapeshifter dead clown ain't too weird after all. For those who want to know about the story and the beginning of all of it, I'm gonna link in my description a very good video about the description of it. So, the story started in 1988 when Georgie lost his paper sailboat in the storm drain where Mr. Penny is in and swallowed poor little Georgie. After this very sad and creepy incident, the rest of the story is about his brother Bill, Richie, my favorite, Eddie, Stan, Ben, Beverly, and Mike. The loser club goes to this very creepy house to trying to find Georgie. No spoiler here, but there's a second one. It happens 27 years later, and it's the same characters, grown up, ready to go beat the devil out of it again. That stupid clown couldn't just stay in his hole. Nah. He needed to be a creep and ruin everybody's life again. Like, dude, mind your own business. So as a big horror fan, I love it. I think the environment of it is very good. The Pennywise story is really good, and I just love this whole thing. I hate clowns now because of it, because back in the days I used to not hate clowns, but now, no, don't trust them, ever. I wonder what it would transform for me. What does being scared of failure look like? What would it transform as for you? What it would be like? What it would look like? Would it be like a giant spider of like, maybe it would stay a clown? Basic. I would be down. I would not like to see Pennywise at all. And let me know as well in the comment section below, what was your favorite part of it? For me, it was clearly when Bill goes down in the basement and the basement is flooded and there's it and Georgie. I think that's the creepiest moment of the whole movie. It's so intense. Let's talk about my build, shall we? So for my roofing, I really wanted to add a little bit more texture to it, because just to put like the basic flooring, it wasn't doing it. So I put some table that I sized up, and it's the base game table, and I just sized them up and changed the color of them to make it look a little bit more old. And that's how I did my roofing, and it looks pretty good, I think. And I ended up adding some grass on it to make it look even more old. And some of the windows of the house are blocked by some pieces of wood and all, and I tried to add it to some of the windows. I tried to use no CCs so everybody could download it pretty easily. And at this moment, I realized that I screwed up, because on the picture, the window that is blocked is the one on the right, not the one on the left. So I needed to do this whole thing again and just put it on the other window. Yeah, that was fun. I used some vents, debug vents, to do the shutters, because that kind of window didn't have shutters. I add a ton of dead grass everywhere, all around. And after that, I just went to town with vines. There is vines everywhere. It's just outgrown and it's crazy. So as you can see, I already went inside to do the whole make it look creepy, make it look like with some spider webs and some stain on the walls and cracks and all this stuff. It takes so much time to do these kinds of stuff that I just decided to cut it out because it's a lot of work. Another thing too, funny fact, I did the first floor twice, because the first time that I did it, I forgot to record it. And I realized that I forgot to record when I was already upstairs. So I needed to delete every single piece of furniture, everything to try to start over, to try to show you guys in my spiel build. That was such a hassle and so annoying. I was so mad at myself. And because Paranormal just came out, I tried to use as much item as possible, even if they don't quite fit. I tried to use them, like those chairs. Those chairs are good though, very nice. Also, I tried to make this house as functional as possible, so you can actually live in there. Like you have everything that you need to like play in there. Like there's bathroom, functional bathrooms, functional kitchen. Everything is functional actually. Just look very old and creepy and stained. But at the same time, I think this house could be a very good renovation project. If you want to try that out, I would be really happy to see what you did to just like take all the stain out and everything and just put a hashtag HowdyQuinn on your house, and I'm gonna go look at it for sure, because it would be very cool to see someone just flip this house. That would be cool. This little room is in the movie as well. It was for Richie. It was where he found the picture of him that was missing. I decided to add the sad clown in the staircase, and there's actually 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in this house. One that is not completely functional. This one is all functional and all. It's the one at the end of the hallway that isn't, but it's just like, just need to delete the vines and your sim's gonna be able to go sleep in that room with no problem. So I always playtest my houses, and my playtest sim, every single time that I'm bringing that sim somewhere, it's gonna set something on fire. So annoyed by that sim. I'm about to change it up. If someone have a sim that I could use as a playtest sims, I would be so glad, because I'm not good at building sims. I build houses. I don't make sims. So if y'all have a sims that I can use for my houses to be the playtester, I would be very happy. Just drop your gallery info below and put the hashtag HowdyQuinn on your sims, and I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna use it in my playtest sim. And I will be happy to use it. I need a better sim. Mine stinks. So this is a room that the bed is not quite functional. Just delete the vines, you'll be fine. This is the room where Richie sees a lot of clowns because he's terrified of clowns, but we don't have clowns in The Sims, so I put some teddy bears. So that's my version of this room. And I put Pennywise over there as well, because he shows up at some point, pops out of nowhere. I hate that part too. This room was in the movie. Most of the rooms upstairs are not in the movie, but I wanted to make it functional, so I just invented it. So this is not part of the movie, but I thought it looks really creepy and really cool. I like that vampire wallpaper. I think it's awesome for this kind of environment. There's some scratch and some holes in the wall and some creepy painting, and everything is pretty creepy. So we came back to the first floor because I don't know how I forgot about this, but I forgot about the basement. I felt so bad. So I came back downstairs and I was supposed to put stairs. It's not supposed to be a ladder, but I didn't have space and I didn't want to ruin the entire build just to put stairs. So I just put a ladder and be done. So this part is not quite as accurate because I don't have a whale. I don't have romantic garden stuff back. So I have this giant rock and I use the giant rock instead of the whale. And this was my last room of the build. Thank you so much for watching. I'll really appreciate it if you click on that sub button, leave a like, and do all the YouTube shebang. And on that note, I'm Quinn. You're my friend. I love you guys. Bye!
'20 on the track.